Hello, it's Mike, NoStressMike.com. And uh, I'm still in Florida Panhandle, and I'm gonna be heading out. Well, tomorrow I'll be going to a different place in the Panhandle, and then by the weekend, I think I'll be over by Pensacola, and then that means I'm gonna be getting into Alabama next week, and I'm not sure where I'm going or what I'm going to be doing yet. Uh, Here in Florida, uh, I've got the connection so far, but we'll be getting there. In as I'm going west, see, it should be by then. It'll be the 1st of March, and so I think the bitter winter, is over. There might be some snowstorms that come in, but it'll just be a fleek, just come in, go out. And so I'm going to start moseying over to, let's see, towards northeast Texas and Arkansas, the southern Oklahoma, eastern Oklahoma, southern Missouri. It'd be more the around the Ozark area. And I'm looking for a place that I might be able to make my home base. So I'm just going to be kind of spend a little bit of time there, and as I'm cruising around looking and let's see, probably by the end of March, then I'll be heading on up to Kansas. But you guys, when you see my hair, I'm having a hard time. I don't put all that gel and stuff on my head to hold my hair down. But anyway, this is the most hair that I've had since I was a kid. I say in Vietnam, what I learned is hair isn't good. Somebody get a hold of it, and then that'll give you problems. So I'll be cutting it off here probably once it starts warming up. I'm still thinking on it, but it sure looks like it. And let's see, I'm going to be talking a little more about morals. And so I haven't figured out how to say it. This is something that um, we need to think about more. Uh, the the good moral people that I'm around, it's odd that they don't think morals. They think, well, I need to do this, I need to do that, and they don't put a moral value on it, and and they they make the right choices most of the time. Like everything, we grow by making mistakes, and so we'll choose wrong, but sometimes we choose wrong. But it's easier once you get this moral aspect figured out. And this is what I'm going to try to talk about more. Now, and it's difficult to get in precise subject matter. Uh, Moral is kind of like, what's that judge said, obscenities or something like that, and or no, it was uh, I forgot, dirty pictures. You can tell when he looks at it. So and that's basically what the moral situation is. Each particular situation is different, and it's it's just odd, and the way someone not only is brought up with morals, it's sometimes you don't have to be brought up with morals. I'm using myself for an example. I wanted, even though I didn't realize it, I wanted to be moral. And so when I was young, they tried, like I said, I had no mother, so they tried to teach me right from wrong without uh, going to church and talking about morals and how the morals work and stuff like that. And this is what I want to talk about because once you understand the moral stuff and you start guiding your life by that, it's a little different. Like I say, it's and my morals isn't necessarily your morals, and this is why when I talk about the three-man militia, you need to look at the other two and see if their morals is kind of like yours. And because it'll be a lot easier when you're working with people that have the same moral, basic moral standing. Well, it'd be the same thing when anytime you're working with people. It's easier when you're doing it with people that have your same values. And this is what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to be mentioning stuff every once in a while. And if the details are what makes things happen. And that's what when you make a moral decision, that's what you're going to be looking at. And this is what we're going to kind of talk a little bit about, not going into specific situations because we don't always know all the different things that have someone make a decision. And do they make a decision based on morals? And I can see they don't. Communist countries, it's funny because, I say I've been to Cuba and China. China, I live there, not only just been there, but I live there. And so I got around people and I found moral people, but they didn't look at things as being moral, but you could see in their actions they were moral people. And that's because they don't understand religion, because in a communist country, the government is God. The government provides, so then the government wants the what do you say it, the authority or the recognition. They provide the jobs, they provide the food, they provide a roof over your head, shelter. They provide, and so they want people to look at them as if they are God, and they're the ones that take care of the people. So, but we're going to talk more about that because I think it's very important. As I talk about the stuff that I do, it's a lot of it is based on morals and on my actions. And like I say, it not necessarily mean I'm right. I hope to be. And then, we're going to try to figure all that out a little bit at a time. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.